please have a seat. No, it's okay. I'm just kidding. Welcome, cats. Micah, don't touch the button. Hey, Cash. How you doing? I'm okay. Hey, Orest. How are you today? Hi, Dr. Webb. There you go. Good morning, and welcome. Please take your seats so we can begin SEM Bowl 24. Hi, Mikey. Okay, it looks like we're all here. Please take a seat. Phones off, earbuds out, and let's have your full attention to welcome our teams to SEM Bowl 24. A few of the ground rules before we get started. Number one, for our audience, during a toss-up question, there is to be no talking from the audience. In fact, there's going to be no talking for the audience except when we cheer for our societies. There will be no booing, there will be no shouting out answers, and there's no negative cheering. Can I get pause up? Can I get pause up? Oh, that's a lot of pause. Oh, baby, that's a lot of pause. The basics of the competition are as follows. Behold, we have two teams, and they will be competing in a trivia competition that will last 12 questions or 12 minutes, whichever happens first. Each team is made up of a representative of 4 of the grade levels: freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and seniors and PGs. The competition will happen in 3 rounds. There's 2 preliminary rounds and then a championship round. The winner of each preliminary round will move on to the championship round and compete for first and second place. Both of the losing teams will be considered third place finishers. Each round will last for 12 minutes or 12 questions, whichever comes first. And questions can be about any academic subject as well as current events and pop culture. The format is as follows. A toss-up question will be read aloud by me. Competitors will buzz in using the buzzer system. And now we will check for buzzers. David, if you please. Freshman. Andrew, if you please. Hold on. Freshman. Hey, everybody, the buzzers work. The buzzers work. The rules are as follows. As I read a toss-up question, a team may buzz in, at which point I will stop reading the question, and whoever has buzzed in must answer immediately. Failure to answer correctly will result in a penalty of 5 points. If the player buzzes in incorrectly, I will continue to read the rest of the question, in which case the other team has a chance for one of their players to buzz in. You must buzz in to answer a toss-up question. There is no penalty if I complete reading the question for an incorrect answer. But what if you get it correct? Then we move on to a bonus question. There are 4 bonus questions that will follow each of the toss-up questions. They will be read aloud, and each team gets to consult for the 4 answers to a bonus question. The game will continue until we have 12 toss-up questions or 12 minutes has passed. Are we ready to SEM Bowl? Yeah. To my right, we have Florentine, represented by Jeff Lewis, Emma Butcher, Rachel Lewis, and David Getz. Oops. To my left, we have Oxonian, represented by Micah Adege, Alex Chen, Jacob Nivert, and Andrew Kolashevsky. Let's get ready to rumble! Quiet, please. The first toss-up question in European history. Who is the patron saint of Ireland? I can't see who rang. Oh, Andrew. Andrew? St. Patrick is correct. Your toss-up question. Name the 4 largest cities by population in the Republic of Ireland. You can consult. Quiet, please, in the audience. Okay, Oxonian, your answers, please.
Dublin.
Correct.
Don't know any other cities in Ireland.
We don't know any other cities on Ireland. Dublin, Cork, Limerick, and Galway. Oxonian currently leads with a score of 15. 10 points for the toss-up and for answering one of the follow-up questions. The next toss-up question for both teams. In architecture, sharing the namesake of a car company, this NYC skyscraper is famous for its Art Deco. You must answer immediately. Chrysler Building is correct. Follow-up question for Florentine. Wyoming Seminary has many sports facilities on campus. For whom are the following named? The football field, the lacrosse field, the tennis courts, and the basketball courts. You have time to consult.
Can you repeat which ones they are, please?
Sure. The football field, the lacrosse field, the tennis courts, and the basketball courts. Okay, Florentine. I'll go through them one at a time. Football field. Correct. The lacrosse field. The tennis courts.
Carpenter.
Incorrect. The basketball courts.
Carpenter.
Correct. Florentine currently has a score of 25, Oxonian 15. Toss-up question. In the linear equation, 4x minus 3y equals 5, what is the slope? Jacob?
Sorry, 4/3.
4/3 is correct. Follow-up for Oxonian. Alpine ski racers compete on a steep slope. Name 4 ski competitions at the Winter Olympics. You can consult with each other. Name 4 ski competitions at the Winter Olympics. Okay, Oxonian. Ready?
Ski jumping.
Ski jumping is correct.
Ski racing.
More specific.
Speed skiing.
That is correct. 2 more.
That's it.
10 points for Oxonian. Downhill slalom, super giant, super G cross country, mogul freestyle half pipe biathlon. Yes. Toss-up question. We good? Toss-up question for both teams. In language, in written communication, what does the abbreviation IRL stand for? Andrew?
In real life.
In real life is correct. Follow-up for Oxonian. In geography, name the airport that matches the following 3-letter airport codes: EWR, YUL, PEK, and CDG. Name the airport that matches the following airport codes: EWR, YUL, PEK, and CDG.
Could you say the abbreviations again, please?
EWR, YUL, PEK, CDG. Ready? EWR.
Newark,
Newark is correct. YUL.
London,
That is incorrect. PEK.
Pittsburgh,
That is incorrect. And CDG.
Denver,
That is incorrect. YUL is Montreal Trudeau Airport, PEK is Beijing, and CDG is Charles de Gaulle in Paris. That is 5 additional points to Oxonian. The current scores are Florentine 35, Oxonian 40. Thank you. Toss-up question. In business, name the parent company of Google. Jacob?
Alphabet,
Alphabet is correct. Follow-up in business. Identify the cities where the following companies are headquartered: KFC, Apple, Ford, and McDonald's. Identify the cities where the following companies are headquartered: KFC, Apple, Ford, and McDonald's. Identify the cities where the following companies are headquartered: KFC, Apple, Ford, and McDonald's.
sorry, what were the 4 companies?
KFC, Apple, Ford, and McDonald's. Okay, Oxonian, ready? KFC is headquartered where?
Don't know. Skip,
Apple.
Cupertino,
Cupertino is correct. Ford.
Chicago,
That is incorrect. McDonald's. That is correct. KFC is Louisville, Kentucky, and Ford is Dearborn, Michigan. That is 10 points to Oxonian. (25-16) is the current score.
what's the scores?
25-70. The next toss-up question, American history. What city was the capital of the Confederate States of America? Yes, Jacob.
Richmond,
That is correct. American history. Follow-up in American history. Match the constitutional amendment topic to the number. Women's suffrage, abolition of slavery, the quartering of soldiers, and the transfer of presidential power other than in an election. You are going to tell me what number it is. Women's suffrage, abolition of slavery, quartering of soldiers, and the transfer of presidential power other than in an election. Okay, ready? Oxonian, please. Women's suffrage.
19,
That is correct. Abolition of slavery.
13,
That is correct. Quartering of soldiers.
3rd,
Third is correct. Transfer of presidential power. 25th. That's 15 for Oxonian. Toss-up question. In chemistry, this part of the atom makes chemical bonds possible. I can't see it. David. That is incorrect. What part of the atom makes chemical bonds possible? You have to, no, you cannot consult. You have to chime in. Yes.
Electrons.
Electrons is correct. Follow-up question in chemistry. Quarks are a type of particle inside the nucleus of an atom. Name 4 types of quarks. Ready? Okay, go.
Up, down, strange, and bottom.
That's correct. Toss-up question in music. Last question. The toss-up question in music. In the original song, the lyric describes hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride. Answer.
No Scrubs by TLC.
That is incorrect. I will continue with the question. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, try to holler at me. Who is hanging out the passenger side? You have to chime in. Answer? The answer, go ahead. It is a scrub. It is a scrub. Our current total is 25 to 115. Oxonian moves on to the finals. Would the teams for Athenian and Alexandrian please approach the stage? Okay, before we start, let's check the buzzers. Please. Maddie, check your buzzer. Maya, check your buzzer. Jace. Hold on. Jace. Paul. Thank you. Athenian, let's check your buzzer. Ellie. Abby. Teddy. And Liam. Thank you very much. First question, in performing arts, what is the longest running show on Broadway? Go ahead. Phantom of the Opera is correct. Follow-up question for Alexandrian. In performing arts, what are the musical commands for these terms? Largo, coda, fortissimo, and staccato. What are the musical commands for these terms? Largo, coda, fortissimo, and staccato. largo, coda, fortissimo, and staccato. Okay, Alexandrian.
What was the C1 card?
Largo, coda, fortissimo, and staccato. Okay, let's go. Largo is. Coda is. Fortissimo, loudest or strongly, and staccato. Yeah, choppy, short. Largo is slow and coda is to repeat. Toss-up question in science. At what temperature Kelvin does water boil? Oh, sorry. I have to, sorry. Stop. I have to throw that question out. I didn't reset the thing. It's okay, there's more questions. New toss-up question. In television, what series' first episode has the family adopting a dog?
The Simpsons.
The Simpsons is correct. Follow-up in pop culture. Name the following record holders. Best-selling album of all time, most watched movie, most published book, and best-selling console video game. Best-selling album of all time, most watched movie, most published book, best-selling console video game. Name the following record holders. Best-selling album of all time, most watched movie, most published book, best-selling console video game.
Most watched movie by like box office gross.
It is box office. Okay, Alexandrian, it's time. Best-selling album of all time. Hello. Hi. Chris Ponce, nice to meet you. Best-selling album of all time. All right, we're skipping that one. Most watched movie.
Avatar.
Incorrect. Titanic. Most published book.
The Bible.
The Bible. Best-selling console video game.
Minecraft.
Minecraft is correct. Best-selling album of all time is Thriller. Toss-up question for math. A bag has 12 marbles, 4 white, 3 black, and 5 red. What's the probability of taking out 2 white marbles, 1 at a time, without replacement? A bag has 12 marbles, 4 white, 3 black, and 5 red. What is the probability? Who has it? 1/12 is incorrect. Yes. 1/9 is incorrect. 1 out of 11. Toss-up question for music. In the original song, the lyric, "They have everything for young men to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys." Go ahead. That is incorrect. I will complete reading the question. They have everything for young men to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys. Who performs this song? The Chieftains is incorrect. The Village People perform that song. Toss-up question in geography. Thank you. Which South American country has 2 capital cities? Incorrect. Go ahead. Bolivia has 2 capital cities. Follow-up question. Follow-up question in sports. Name the original city of the following sports franchises: Lakers, Braves, Flames, and Colts. Name the original city of the following professional sports franchises: Lakers, Braves, Flames, and Colts. Okay, Alexandrine? The Lakers.
Minneapolis?
Minneapolis is correct. The Braves.
Milwaukee.
That is incorrect. Boston. The Flames.
No idea.
Atlanta. The Colts.
Colts or Baltimore?
Baltimore. 10 points. Toss-up question in language. Toss-up question in language. In a written date, what does the abbreviation AD mean?
After death?
That is incorrect. I will finish reading the question. What does the abbreviation AD mean? You can't consult. You have to budge in. It means Anno Domini. Toss-up question. In the kitchen, this perforated bowl is used to drain liquid from cooked food. Go ahead. A strainer is incorrect.
Can you repeat the question?
A colander is correct. Follow-up question. In music, the Spice Girls were a 90s supergroup. Name 4 of the Spice Girls' stage names. Okay, Athenian, I'm sorry, Alexandrine? Name 4 of the Spice Girls' stage names. Go.
Melby?
Incorrect. Stage
Spice?
names. Incorrect. Also incorrect.
Oregano.
That is very incorrect. Baby, Ginger, Posh, Scary, and Sporty were the Spice Girls. Toss-up question for the group. World history. The Paris Peace Accords ended what conflict? That is incorrect. You can't answer again. That's where we are. Alexandrine?
What is the 30 Years' War?
That is also incorrect. The U.S.-Vietnam War was ended by the Paris Peace Accords. Toss-up question. In literature, in 1993, this author was the first African American to win the Nobel Prize in literature. Looking. Go ahead, Paul.
Tony Nelson?
Excuse me?
Or Nelson?
That is incorrect. Toni Morrison. Toss-up question. In medicine, what process is used to treat kidneys by removing excess? Dilution is incorrect. I will complete reading the question. What process is used to treat kidneys by removing excess water and toxins? Anybody? Go ahead. That is incorrect. The term is dialysis. Last question. Photography. On a camera, what is the name for the part that allows exposure of film to light? That is incorrect. Alexandrian? No. Okay, we're done. It is the shutter. Alexandrian moves on to the final round. Hi.
13 minutes left.
All right,
so
here we go.
I'm gonna do 12 questions in 12 minutes, and
All right.
then I'll call it.
Okay, buzzer check. Paul, please check your buzzer. Go. Next one down. Next one. Next one. Thank you. Did you get to go? Did you check your buzzer? Oh. Okay. Stop touching the buzzers. All right, let's go. Your final round. The first question is in technology. Toss-up question. In video game terminology, what does the acronym MOBA stand for? Go ahead.
Multiplayer online battle arena.
That is correct. Follow-up question, also in video games. What do the following genre abbreviations mean? RTS, FPS, MMORPG, and shmup. RTS, FPS, MMORPG, and shmup. Oxonian? Go ahead.
RTS is real-time shooter.
That is incorrect. FPS,
First-person shooter.
first-person shooter is correct. MMORPG,
Massive multiplayer online role-playing game.
that is correct. Shmup,
Shoot 'em up.
shoot 'em up. RTS is real-time strategy. Toss-up question. In geography, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is headquartered in what city? Go ahead. You have to answer right now. That is correct. Follow-up question. In world religions, what religions match the following religious texts? The Quran, the New World Translation of the Holy Scriptures, the Pali Tipitaka, and the Bhagavad Gita. The four texts, the Quran, the New World Translation of the Holy Scriptures, the Pali Tipitaka, and the Bhagavad Gita.
was the third one more time?
The Pali Tipitaka. Okay, Alex, you ready? Okay. The Quran.
Islam?
That's correct. The New World Translation of the Holy Scriptures.
Mormonism?
That is incorrect. Jehovah's Witness. The Pali Tipitaka.
Hinduism?
That is incorrect. That is Buddhism. And the Bhagavad Gita.
Hinduism.
That is Hinduism. 10 points. Toss-up question. In television, in the show Ted Lasso, what is the nickname of AFC Richmond? Greyhounds. That is correct. Follow-up question. In sports, what type of athlete wins the following awards? The Golden Shoe, the Ryder Cup, America's Cup, and the Lady Byng Trophy. What type of athlete wins the following awards? The Golden Shoe or the Golden Boot, the Ryder Cup, America's Cup, or the Lady Byng Trophy?
Is it the golden shoe or the golden boot?
It could be either. The Golden Shoe or the Golden Boot, the Ryder Cup, America's Cup, and the Lady Byng Trophy. Okay, Oxonian, ready? The Golden Shoe or the Golden Boot? Soccer player is correct. The Ryder Cup?
Cycling?
That is incorrect. America's Cup? Pickleball is incorrect. Lady Byng Trophy?
Basketball?
That is incorrect. The Ryder Cup is won by a golfer, America's Cup is won by a sailor, and the Lady Byng Trophy is won by a hockey player. 5 points. 22 score? 40-20. Toss-up question. In music, in the original song, the lyric, "You gotta move, you gotta dance. Let's make a night you won't remember. I'll be the one you won't forget," is sung by whom?
Keisha.
Keisha is correct. Follow-up question. In business, Keisha spells her name with a $sign. Name the official currency of each country. Japan, Switzerland, India, and Brazil. Okay, Alexandrian.
Could you repeat the four one more time?
Name the official currency of each country. Japan, Switzerland, India, Brazil. And we're going. Japan.
Yeah.
Yen is correct. Switzerland. Incorrect. India. Rupee is correct. Brazil.
Euro.
That is incorrect. Switzerland is the franc, the Swiss franc, and in Brazil it's the real. 10 points. Toss-up question for both. What is the term used to describe both the school that a person graduated from and the school's anthem?
Alma mater.
Alma mater is correct. For Oxonian, a language follow-up. Say good morning in the following languages: German, Italian, Mandarin, and Russian. Okay, Oxonian, ready? All right, let's go. German. Guten Morgen is correct. In Italian. Buongiorno is correct. Mandarin. Jiao Shang Hao? I tried. Russian. Dobro utro. 10 points. Follow-up question in math. Follow-up question in math. I'm sorry, toss-up question in math. What's the value of 5 factorial? Go ahead.
120.
120 is correct. Follow-up in grammar. A factorial is identified with an exclamation point. In grammar, what are the punctuation marks that are used in the following situations? To separate items in a list, to join 2 independent clauses, to denote a range, and to add extra information. One more time. What punctuation marks are used in the following situations? To separate items in a list, to join 2 independent clauses, to denote a range, and to add extra information. Okay, Oxonian.
What was the last situation again?
To add extra information. Okay, I'm going to start. Oxonian. To separate items in a list.
Semicolon.
That is incorrect. To join 2 independent clauses.
Semicolon.
Semicolon. To denote a range.
Parentheses.
That is incorrect. To add extra information.
Parentheses.
Parentheses. Separate items in a list with a comma. Join 2 independent, to denote a range is a dash or a hyphen. Toss-up question. In art, on a color wheel, what color is complementary to blue?
Orange.
That is correct. Follow-up for in art. What is the artist associated with the title of their famous work? What is the artist associated with the title of their famous work? The Thinker, The Water Lilies, Diego and I, and Balloon Girl. What artist is associated with the title of the famous work? The Thinker, Water Lilies, Diego and I, and Balloon Girl.
What's the last one more time?
Balloon Girl. Okay. Alexandrian, ready? The Thinker.
Da Vinci.
That is incorrect. The Water Lilies.
Monet.
Monet is correct. Diego and I.
Frida Kahlo.
Kahlo is correct. Balloon Girl.
De Gaulle.
Banksy. Rodin, Auguste Rodin is the Thinker. Toss up. Last question. In medicine, what does a phlebotomist do? Who has it? They take blood, that's correct. Follow-up question. Name the type of scientists that study the following: word origins, plants, earthquakes, and people. Name the type of scientist that studies the following: word origins, word, W-O-R-D. Word origins, plants, earthquakes, and people. Okay, Alexandrian. Word origins.
Etymologist.
Etymologist is correct. Plants,
Botanist.
earthquakes.
Seismologist.
That is incorrect. People,
Sociologists.
anthropologists. 10 points. Tiebreaker question. Silence, please. Silence, please. You must buzz in for the tiebreaker question. Who is the current Speaker of the House of Representatives?
Ted Johnson.
That is incorrect. You must buzz in. You can't talk. You must buzz in. Second tiebreaker. Mike Johnson is the Speaker of the House. Second tiebreaker. What state's nickname is the Golden State?
Florida.
That is incorrect. California is correct. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate Athenian, or Oxonian, sorry. You are dismissed.
Oxon